35 tragic moments buffalo injured by animal fight. Buffaloes are not wildland predators. In the food chain, buffalo is a favorite dish of many hunters. Sometimes buffaloes also become victims of fighting animals on wild grasslands. Let's watch the video to see how the buffalo was injured. The moment a group of lions surrounded and attacked an adult wild buffalo. Normally, wild buffaloes will live and move in herds, but it is very possible that this unfortunate wild buffalo was left behind when the lions attacked the buffalo herd. Although the wild buffalo ran away when trying to counterattack the lions, although superior in numbers, lions still have many difficulties in defeating buffaloes. Some lions tried to jump on the buffalo's back, but were quickly knocked down by the buffalo. However, while running away, the wild buffalo made the mistake of rushing straight towards the grove of trees instead of continuing to run away on the grassland. Moving into the bushes narrows the space, making it impossible for buffaloes to comfortably deal with lion attacks from all sides. In the end, the wild buffalo had to meet a painful end when it became a meal for the lions, even though before that the buffalo had fought tenaciously against the predators. The African buffalo is one of the largest herbivores in Africa. Although the wild buffalo is large and powerful, this animal is still one of the lion's favorite prey. To hunt this large prey, lions will have to hunt in groups and work together to separate the buffalo from the herd, then join forces to take down the prey. Occasionally, an adult male lion can take down a large buffalo without assistance, but this rarely happens. Even though they're lions' favorite prey, the kings of the steppe are often very difficult to hunt wild buffalo. In many cases, when the number of individuals in the African wild buffalo herd exceeds that of the lions, the wild buffalo can confidently protest and fight back, forcing the lions to run away, even causing the lions to lose their lives. However, when the lions successfully hunt wild buffalo, this will be a hearty meal enough to help the individuals in the lion group eat well. A young buffalo, just born and just learning to walk, encountered the biggest event of its life. Even though she is still very weak after giving birth, the mother buffalo still tries to chase away the lions to protect her baby as well as her own life. However, the cunning and numerically superior lions distracted the mother buffalo to drag the baby buffalo somewhere else and easily bit the baby to death. Not long after that, the mother buffalo also suffered the same fate as her cub when she was knocked down by powerful lions. It is likely that the mother buffalo was left behind while giving birth, giving the lions an easy opportunity to surround and attack. It's a pity for the young buffalo, just breathing the air for a few minutes, then it became a meal for the lions. Fate was cruel to this young calf. The African buffalo is one of the largest herbivores in Africa. Although the wild buffalo is large and powerful, this animal is still one of the lion's favorite prey. A lone lioness hiding in the bushes. It carefully observed the open grass, hoping to find an opportunity to hunt, even though there were no animals in sight at that time. On the grassland, a herd of wildebeests was leisurely grazing. Among them, a female antelope with a broken hind leg was struggling to follow the herd. The lioness secretly ambushed it from afar and ran at full speed towards its prey. However, when the lioness was about to pounce, she became confused because the wildebeest remained standing still instead of running away. The lion took a stance, pressing its belly to the ground and waiting. The wildebeest imitates the lioness by falling to its knees, looking as if it is almost dozing off. But that's actually how wildebeests fight. But crouching to the ground is the biggest mistake a gazelle can make. The lioness saw her opportunity to attack and pounced. It successfully took down the injured wildebeest. Thanks to its extremely strong jaws, the lioness finishes off her prey with a fatal bite to the throat. Then it dragged the antelope carcass into the thick grass, looking for a shady and private place. The female lion called out to her cubs who were hiding and shared their meal with the cubs. The video opens with a scene of a group of lions besieging, then suddenly rushing to attack a herd of wild buffalo grazing in an open field. While most members of the herd escaped, a juvenile calf was left behind along with its mother. Immediately, they became the hunting target of lions. Understanding her situation, the mother buffalo bravely rushed forward to repel the hungry predators. However, when overwhelmed by the majority, the mother buffalo appeared confused and was approached by lions from many directions. While he was caught off guard, a lioness secretly grabbed the calf's neck and pulled it down the slope, away from the mother buffalo. It seemed like the baby wild buffalo would lose its life to bloodthirsty hunters. But thanks to the mother buffalo's determination and the timely rescue of its fellows, it made a spectacular escape. In Africa, wild buffalo and lions are two closely related species, with the buffalo being the lion's main prey and the lion being the buffalo's biggest natural enemy. Normally, it takes many lions to work together to knock down an adult buffalo. So lions often target easy targets such as immature calves or older injured buffaloes. However, the herd behavior of both buffaloes and lions is often the cause of dramatic battles when lions do not let go of their prey and buffaloes do not run away easily. In particular, although wild buffaloes are herbivores, they are considered a danger because of their unpredictable nature. Lions and hyenas are natural enemies that share much of the same range throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Both these mammals are fierce predators and live in packs. Being that these animals do have some similarities with each other, it's important to ask, who would win a lion versus hyena fight? The battle between a lion and a hyena will be a vicious flurry that starts and ends in less than a minute. Lions get the advantage for size with ease. Lions get the advantage in terms of speed and movement. Hyenas have the raw biting power, but lions have very large teeth, so this area is a tie. However, their sense of smell is better than a lion's. Hyenas have the sense advantage. An animal's physical defenses will keep them alive longer in battle. Lions are massive, muscle-bound creatures that have a lot of stamina for fighting. They also tend to live in packs that are nearly impossible to overcome. Lions also have their speed to keep them safe. The fight would last less than a minute. Both creatures would engage each other and transform into a rolling mass of fur and muscle. The lion's tremendous legs would pin the hyena while the lion jockeys for a position to land a death blow. Eventually, the lion will bite the hyena in a vital area, killing it. This is how the fights pan out in real life. A hyena has a stronger bite, but it's not large enough to bite around a large lion's throat or head. Can hyenas win in a battle versus lions? Yes, but generally that's when a large group of hyenas manages to isolate a single lion that's normally injured or elderly. Don't take your eyes off the screen. Continue watching the scene of a herd of buffalo threatening a forest king. Lions live in large groups, and female lions make up the core value of a pride of lions. More than a dozen of them are closely related sisters. The lion aunts are the members who carry out most of the hunting. Sibling male lions often fight as a team to defeat their predecessors to dominate the pride of many females, and they're ready to fight again if a newcomer tries to overthrow them. With many advantages, lions often target large, powerful prey such as wild buffalo. The prey is 3 times heavier than the lion. They separate careless buffaloes from the herd, measuring with preludes to find the weakest prey. Despite dozens of lions trying to pin it to the ground, the wild buffalo is still a dangerous beast. Still, it was eventually killed and the party began. Large prey brings a huge amount of meat, enough for all members of the herd to fill their stomachs. Therefore, the lions do not need to compete or rank when having meals. They were all happily waiting for their turn. Being, quote, burdened by a herd of wild buffaloes, the brave forest lord was forced to climb a tree to take refuge, waiting for the opportunity to escape. Overwhelmed in numbers, the wild buffaloes easily caused the lions to abandon their property and run for their people. Even the king of the forest had to climb a tree to take refuge when his prey counterattacked. After observing that the buffalo herd had cooled down, the lion tried to leave the tree and quickly escape. Three male lions attack another male lion. A struggle for territory broke out. The male lion's screams attracted the attention of the wild buffalo herd. His body was full of wounds and pain, so when the buffalo herd approached, the lion could no longer do anything. The buffalo also has no intention of attacking this lion anymore. They walked away, leaving the male lion weakening on the grass. A wild buffalo was resting when suddenly an African elephant came running. Immediately after that, it frantically used its tusks to skewer the wild buffalo's stomach. Not stopping there, the giant elephant also lifted the buffalo high and threw it to the ground. Finally, it kills the opponent with all its body weight and then quietly leaves. The elephant's actions really shocked witnesses because this is not the usual behavior of this species. In the wild, elephants are always known as one of the most gentle animals in the world. Even though this animal is large, it rarely actively causes trouble to other animals. However, they become extremely scary when disturbed or suddenly going crazy, especially during the mating season. Single male elephants often become extremely aggressive. A kudu antelope was calmly grazing when a male lion suddenly appeared. The predator leisurely walked towards its prey, then suddenly accelerated and grabbed the antelope's hind leg. Right after that, the two animals had a tug of war in front of the tourist's car. Even though his prey kicked him straight in the face, the male lion still tried to hold on. When he reached the edge of the road, the lion immediately took advantage of the opportunity and knocked the strong antelope to the ground. Seeing the antelope continuously struggling, the lion immediately bit into the jugular artery to finish off its prey. Wait until the antelope is completely motionless before it begins to enjoy its hearty meal. Please watch our next video to learn more about how wild animals hunt. Have a nice day. See you in the next video.